Have you ever spent 45 minutes practicing a song but felt like you made no progress? Hey, you're not alone. One of my students was in the same boat. He was practicing slow but getting nowhere fast. And in this video, I'll show you exactly what I did in a 20-minute session that took him from being stuck to 3% of full tempo of the song using my CPR practice method. By the end, you'll learn how to practice smarter, not harder, and actually see results faster. All right, let's dive in. And if you're an adult beginner looking to get better at playing songs around the campfire, just songs for fun, hey, you're in the right place. I've held over 5,200 hours of small group classes for adult beginners where we've got them up playing songs in literally in under 60 minutes. But practicing is the next step on, and this is exactly what this video is about. So we're going to look at a very beginner version of Sister Golden Hair. All right, I'm not here to teach you Sister Golden Hair, but just how to practice this song. So feel free to take these methods that I'm teaching and apply it to a song that you're working on. And I can guarantee this works for any level that you're at, whether you're a day one beginner or you're just, you've been playing a few months and still feeling a little bit stuck. All right, let's go. A student that was practicing this at home was practicing at 85 beats per minute. All right, so that's not quite half, but it's a long way off from full tempo of 136. And he was doing 45 minutes a day at 85%, 85 beats per minute, sorry, not percent. And he was doing everything right, but it was just frustratingly slow for him. So I sat him down and ran through this practice system that I have, and it literally by the end 10x these results. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the song off at 15% lower than top speed, okay, and we're going to work, we do 3 reps on each time, and the aim is to get everything, there's no mistakes in it. All right, so like play it 3 times through, no mistakes. Now, he was working on the bar chords. I'm going to show just the open chord version of this. The same concept applies. All right, he was trying the strumming and that was working, but he was having a hard time connecting the chords and the strumming and getting it all married together so it all gelled and synced up. So what I got him to do was just play the chords and start out on 1 strum per measure. All right, so just what we call a single strum. So I got him just to strum once, but count up to 4. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate how to do it. You can play along if you want. All right, so we've got the loop set up. So I've got the counting set up and then the intro section set up as a loop. So each time the intro finishes, it goes back and counts in, and this acts like it's a spaced repetition. So it just gives you a bit of a minute to breathe. All right, but you'll see how we go, and it's very focused. This can be a little intense for some, but the whole idea is to challenge you with focus, but so you're not stressed out or feeling overwhelmed or feeling like you can't do this. All right, and if those feelings come up, I'll show you what to do there. All right, let's go. All right, so it's set up at 15% off, 115 beats per minute if you want to play it that way. All right, here we go. Just single strums on for each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is the second rep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, third time around, no mistakes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we've got it 3 times through. I'm just going to put it up 5 beats per minute. Okay, so I've raised that up 5 beats per minute, and we're just doing the same thing. 3 times through, aiming for no mistakes, doing the exact same thing. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, second rep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Keep counting. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's our second run through at 3 reps each. Now we're just gonna up it again. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to up the tempo. I'm going to introduce a little bit more color with the strumming hand. Now we're not going to add the strumming pattern back in just yet. All right, it's not about that. It's about getting the chords going so you don't have to think about where they got to go. All right, because color over here influences the chords. And it can distract you. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of just single strums, I'm going to get him to do, or what I got him to do, I should say, is strum on every beat. So on the pulse, I call this pulse strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you got to strum on the pulse and count out loud. Now I've put the click on, so in case you get lost, this just helps keep the pulse there and you can hear it exactly where it's meant to be. Okay, let's go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second rep. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's 3 reps through with a little bit more challenging rhythm going on. Okay, so now we just up it another 5 beats. Okay, so same run through, we're just 3 times through, aiming for that, no mistakes. All right, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, important to count out loud because it is, it just helps guide this hand and internalizes those rhythms for you. So regardless of it, if anybody's listening to you outside in the other room or wherever you're practicing, don't be afraid to count out loud because it doesn't help them, but it helps you. Okay, so do exactly as I do. Oh, and I just want to mention, hey, don't be afraid to look at your hands, all right? Because what I forgot to mention right at the start is before you do something like this, play along with the song, you need to know what the chords are so you're not looking at a chord chart or off the computer screen. Have them down first before putting this on, all right? But that's another video. Okay, doing the same thing with just up to 5 beats per minute, still doing pulse drums. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just stay relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Here we go. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I missed it, so we got to do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what's happening there is I'm starting to lose focus a little bit, all right? And this will be a very common thing when you do it as well. So what that means, I'm losing focus because it was just a little bit on the edge for me. And it was starting to, brain was starting to drift off. I'm starting to lose a little bit of focus, right, and making too many mistakes. So in this case, what I do is I don't drop it back down 5 beats per minute, I drop it back 3. Okay, just enough to relax that pressure a bit without going back to where we were. All right, so let me set that up. So 131, we're going to take it back to, what's that, 128. All right, set the loop up again, and here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeling a lot easier for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So obviously you'll be able to focus more because you're not looking at a camera trying to teach this at the same time. But the concept is exactly the same. So I got that through 3 times through, no mistakes, but that I had to come back to that point before I go up again. So now that I got that, I don't go up 3 beats, I go up 5. Okay, here we go. We're going to try and get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, you're at currently 3% off full speed. Now, on the night when I was teaching the student, we did try at full tempo. That just got to the point where it was falling over a little bit, so we dropped it back to this 3% off. All right, and that was a good space, not only space repetitions, but a good measure of time where he could retain his focus. And as you saw, that you, especially if you played along, you really focus on what you got to do. And so it's not how long you practice, but like if you can get that focus in and then do a 20-minute practice like this, hey, you're well on your way to seeing improvements every time you practice. And that's what this video is about for you. Hopefully you got a lot out of it. And if you did, hey, don't forget to like down the bottom, subscribe, or hit that notification bell. Again, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't understand those things, but I believe it works for the channel and for the YouTube bots or whatever it's listening to. All right. And if you did get value out of this and you would like to know how to start playing easy songs for beginners, if you're just looking to play songs for fun around the campfire, at the beach, or backyard parties, wherever you are with your guitar and friends having a sing-along, hey, check out my Ultimate 4-Chord Songbook. It's 10 songs in there where they're just easy acoustic guitar songs designed to get you up playing around campfires really quickly. All right, some people experience, especially the first song in there, be able to play that in under 60 minutes. So it's a really fun way to get going. Plus, I also have a free community, Campfire Guitar Superstars, where not only can you be part of really great places to hang out, meet new friends and everything like that, but you can also get your questions answered about those songs from the songbook. All right, we have weekly calls where I help you out. You can get your questions answered, feedback on your playing, all those great things that, you know, it is missing from YouTube land or any courses that you may have purchased, or even books. All right, they're all great resources, them, don't get me wrong, but we can't get our questions answered. We can't get feedback on our playing. And sometimes it's just a simple tweak that you got to make that you're unaware of, that I can help you out with that. All right, so check out Campfire Guitar Superstars here. You get instant access to the 4-Chord Songbook, and it's a great place to hang out, talk about acoustic guitars, playing acoustic guitars, anything to do with acoustic guitars. All right, we have a lot of fun there. Hope to see you there soon. And before you go, if you need some extra help wondering why you're not getting better at guitar, hey, check this video out here. I know it's going to help you set you on the path right to playing this how you want to play it. All right, see you soon.